When you're on a date, he told you that you don't have confidence. What does that mean? Stay tuned to find out. Hi, if you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I am a creator of Calling My King. I have transformed women to create lasting love through Vedic astrology, neuroscience, and transactional analysis so that she becomes the queen of love. So when a guy tells you when you're on a date, he told you you don't have confidence, what does that mean? So it means a couple things here. He didn't get his way with you. And secondly, he's trying to bring your self-esteem down so that he has some sort of control factor. So you're gonna have a power struggle in this date. How do you turn this around, or how do you get yourself back feeling good about yourself? There's a few things happens here, and I want you to take this in logically in a sense of information-wise when he's doing this. There is something we call healthy personal boundaries and high self-esteem. It goes hand in hand. And having strong boundaries mean prioritizing your needs, emotion. Don't take responsibility for someone else's needs and emotion. That's what it simply means. And this actually happens. You probably said, you know what, I'm not ready to do this with you, or no, I don't want to be touched this way. I'm not ready there yet, but hopefully we eventually get there. And it could be touching your boobs, touching your bum. You tell him to stop, and you don't feel comfortable, whatever that might be. And then he kind of got offended, right? He's like, oh, why don't you just take off all your clothes? We're in my house. And you're like, I'm not quite there yet, but hopefully we're eventually kind of getting to know each other, and I'm looking forward to getting there with you. But, or he's just like, just overpowering you, and it just doesn't feel good with your body. So again, like I was saying, it is a power struggle for sure. When he is doing that, then obviously you don't feel respected or cherished, or you just don't feel comfortable being around him anymore because he's kind of manipulating you and pushing you down. Here's the thing. Confidence is holding in your power. So when you say no and you tell him to stop, and if he's a gentleman, do that. If not, you better run far away from this guy. If he's not respecting your body, you have 100% ownership of your body. Nobody does in this world, it's you. And I value the word consent. Big thing about being a feminine energy, the power of no. The masculine is all about the yes factor. So when you are within your feminine, you're saying no. You verbally are allowed to say no. Honestly, if we as a woman in our body are allowed to say no, and really that is confident. That is real confident right there. Being vocal and being able to express freely how you feel without judgment. And if somebody is judging you over that, they don't have confidence within themselves to get their emotion intact. But you are able to voice what your needs are. That's what it really means, that what is your needs are. And having emotional connection within your body to be able to voice that, that is confident. That is your roar. That is your lioness roar. Really, that is your roar. That is your hunting ground for saying, this is me. I'm not okay with this. I'm happy the fact that I can speak up. And that's your inner child speaking up. Too many of us are being suppressed emotionally, and being a woman, that's being free child, not being manipulated and not being okay. When you are giving somebody some sort of like no factor, there's always a yes, right? So that people have a feedback so they can grow. When you're only saying no for certain things, people get offended and people don't want to be accused for certain things. And yes, and they're gonna push back, and you're gonna be, again, confidently saying it nice and loud, that you're not ready, or no, I don't want to be touched this way, right? If he's masculine enough, he'll make sure that he gets that message and he's not going to be pushy and shovey. If he's going to be pushy and shovey, guess what? He's going to distance himself with every woman. And if he creates this as a habit, well, you know, that's where he's going to head to. And unfortunately, that's a long stretch road, and he's not going to be ending up somewhere, anywhere in a happy place. I can promise you that. So the only fulfillment is you are being expressed how you feel, so that he's understanding where you are and where he can lead to. So yes, every no, there's always a yes behind that door. Woman knows that when things are not acceptable and don't allow themselves, especially, to be pressured. That's a huge one. Or feel guilty doing the things that they don't want to do, right? Just remember that want is negotiable, feelings are not. When you don't feel safe, that's what it is. That's being in tune with your body. They act accordingly with who they are and what they don't believe in, catering to the guy's bad behavior or doing solo things to keep him interested and happy. That is not your responsibility just to allow, like, entertain a guy. No. You're getting to know him, you're learning about each other, you're discovering what you are compatible with and what you aren't, right? That's what it is all about. And when things are a little bit tricky, so that's when your things are not compatible, how do you solve this issue? Your belief system, or is it his belief system? Let me tell you, when you have a weak boundaries within yourself and with others, this is going to show up, and it's going to feel like you're a doormat, and they're going to walk all over you, touch you wherever they want, and do whatever they want, and this is normal. Unfortunately, no, it's not normal. You can command how you want to be treated, and you can also command what makes you feel safe. You can always let him know what makes you feel comfortable, what doesn't make you comfortable, and how he could do it, right? We're here to teach each other how to make ourselves feel comfortable with another person. That's really key. Confident people never abandon parts of themselves. They just don't. In order to have a relationship, it just doesn't make any sense. The guy doesn't want to be in a committed relationship and wants something else or even more. Honestly, they can leave, and you have to be okay when you say the word no, and you have to risk the whole idea of losing that guy. And even if he is the guy, he might come back within 8 weeks. So if you're a high quality woman, you stand on your ground. You let him know where the bar is so that he can chase that bar. So he's aware what makes him a man versus with a boy. If he's being a boy, he's gonna go and find another woman. That's just what it is. So just know that it's a musical chair, and it's gonna be a little bit challenging, but if you hold into a high spirit as a confident woman, confidence about holding within your standards. Knowing your standard is so key, vital if you're dating. If you don't know what the 5 non-negotiable standard, there is a video I made regarding about the 5 non-negotiable. It's so important to have that before you start dating. If you don't have that in hand, you're walking things unconsciously, and who knows what's out there, and it's like throwing yourself out in the jungle without any sort of weapon. And that is quite scary. So I want to be able to help you, to prep you from dating successfully, knowing your men funnel, and knowing what you're looking for at the end of the goal, right? How do you get to in the committed relationship? That's really key, and having really fun. I think it's so important not only be fear, but laugh at the whole idea that he's throwing a man tantrum because you're such a confident woman that he didn't get his way. So that being said, I really want to conclude my video. And if you're ready to look for a king and wanting to be successful in dating, going to a committed relationship, links down below to book a call. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys next week, and just know that you are enough. Look, if you're serious about being fearless in love and ready to be treated like a queen, links is down below to book a time. I got over 100 videos on YouTube and I post new videos every week. So make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You get notified when new videos goes live. If your friend is actually stuck in love, share and like my video. I do take requests on topics and answer your burning question about your relationship. So just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, see you in the next video.